Hello, my name is Conrad Pinault and I welcome you to our new tennis development webinar program. We'll offer you capsules on different topics to help your level of play. The capsules will be as much for the single as for the double. We will deal with the tactical, psychological, physical, and technical aspects. In this capsule, we will elaborate on the qualities and the benefits of knowing how to rally. Several myths exist about this poorly known game phase. This content was aimed at all levels of play. Good viewing. Knowing how to rally will allow you to have more mental endurance, will help you to assess the opponent's abilities, to plan your points, to improve your shots accuracy. Generally, you're going to be calmer during points, your confidence will be better, and your physical condition too. The ability to maintain your concentration over a period of 3-4 seconds is an asset. Even if more than 54% of the points are played in the first 4 shots, it remains that 80% will be played before 8 shots. And there will be another 20% left that will be played with more than 9 shots. Here's a statistic that says a lot. In the last US Open 2020 final, the two men's and women's champion won only 51% of all points. You can see the percentage of each of points length categories. So you can see the category of 1 to 4 shots, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, 13 during the match in general, and how many they were won by Osaka and team on that match. It is possible that the percentage is probably around the same for the club player. What are your length of points played? Are you the one with 1 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 13, or 13 and over? You have to know the shots that you can count on it at 70% in a control situation. We will often tend to want to play too quickly and rush our points. It is for this reason that we must be able to play points with consistency and see our true accuracy value during a match. If we had to define the ability to rally with 3 words, I would say to you, consistency, tempo, and cadence. We mean by consistency, it's long sequence of shot, no matter what's the pace of it and the distance on the court. The tempo is the speed of the movement execution. And cadence is the rhythm, the repetition, the regularity in that kind of movement. The order of the 3 words is very important. Often players want to play with tempo or cadence before consistency. It will be possible to do it, but there will be a lot of frustration after several games lost. Here are the rally development stages. Put the ball in the court no matter what. Put the ball in the court no matter what, as if you can play deep is good, but when you're moving on the court. And then we're looking for several quality rally ball. That means when the ball is rising over the baseline. We're going to see that a little bit further. Can you do that, but you're on a movement on the court? And to finish, it's increase the pace of the quality to be sure that the rhythm is faster. And then can you do that in motion? Here's the highly recommended progression. We mean by quality ball, like I said, when the ball is rising over the baseline. A player who could enter into the court to hit your shot is no longer in a rally phase. He should be in attacking, counter-attacking, or defensive phase. We will observe different points executed by different levels of players. You will notice that there's be a stopwatch on each video to give us an idea of the rhythm reference. You will notice that both players here are patient. Several shots are played in the center of the court. Several balls are short, and several times the player wait when the ball is going down. Neither one seems to want to take advantage of these easier balls. There's a lot of variation of distance, the shot during the point. They are consistent, but without taking advantage of the situation. Here's another example where we see two players who have a better stability of their rally throughout the point. There will be some short ball variation, but not as much as the previous point. We can feel the importance of the regularity during the point. They seem to have a better technique in general. However, once again, no one will really take advantage of the balls where they're not necessarily in a good quality. Here, another at a higher level, rallying is not just to put the balls in the court. During this point, you can notice the player in gray sweater looking to back up the other. It will try to strike deeper and deeper, and the opponent will try to do the same. Gradually, they will decrease the quality of the rally, and especially if he's trying to do a slice backhand, immediately it will take advantage of this situation. At another level, player will quickly use the opponent position errors to make him move. They will take the ball early, much more than the previous example. They will take it if it's necessary. They will be able to take advantage of the opportunity. They will decrease the quality of the shot and take advantage of it immediately. Here's an example of how to play points with regularity. The rally at this level is a test for nerves. As all levels, at this level, they can put 200-300 balls straight into the court. The mental aspect becomes very important. The score is tight and a tiebreaker. The player will make 46 shots to finish this point. The pace is fast. It's almost like a ball in a second. And we can see that at several moments, the two players could even take more risk by changing direction or taking the ball earlier to attack. But both players want for the other to make the mistakes of playing too short to make advantage of it. So they're really patient and they just wait for the shorter ball to take advantage of it. Really patient. You can see they stay in the point, and only when the ball is a short ball, they take advantage of it. So what is a quality ball? Is it just that determined by the placement or something like that? By definition, we call a quality rally ball is when someone cannot attacking it. You neutralize the opponent. It's a shot with a really high percentage. It's not a shot like you attack and you hit really hard, because if you attack, it's attacking pace. If you rally, it's a little bit slower. So the percentage is pretty high. Now, don't be, I would say, have the illusion that you're not attacking the game. That means your rally skills is good. If you play someone who never attack, that's not necessarily mean that your rally balls is good. Here is a test we're doing with our players to measure the consistency, tempo, and cadence of during the rally. It's a matter where two players, the rallying, the maximum of shot they can hit in a minute. The objective is the cooperation. Then, after, during the sequence, we observe the rebound of the ball. The quality rally ball is noted as follows. The ball must still be rising over a pass over the baseline. This type of trajectory will decrease the chances for the opponent to enter in the court to execute his shot. So it will be possible to hit 30 balls in a minute in a row in the court, but maybe only 15 of them are quality, which tell us there were opportunities to attack during the sequence of the 30 shot. This is a side view of a ball trajectory. There will be different moments when it will be possible to make contact with the ball. You can make contact in the air. You can make contact when the ball is rising here. You can hit the ball on the peak of the trajectory or at the fall trajectory. It goes without saying that every moment will have its level of difficulties. The longer we wait to hit the ball, the easier it will be to have a better contact with the ball. Here are some numbers from our top junior in the province. From these figures, we can establish variable data to approach a match. You can see in this column the category, the age category, 12 years old, 14, 16, 18, and under. And how many times they were able to hit the ball in the previous exercise I explained you, together in a cooperation straight line with their partners. And out of this 31 execution, for example, they were able to have 25 quality ball where the ball was rising over. And to have that kind of number, we can establish the speed of the average speed of it. So we know what's the distance of the court. They were a meter behind the baseline. So we can measure the way the ball traveled during that exercise. So we can establish this average speed of that rally at that time. These players know how fast and accurate they will be able to play the game. By doing the exercise several times, you program your brain to the percentage of acceptable risk to take on each shot. We will be tempted to imitate the players we see on TV. But do you have any idea how many times they did that before? So, if your number of errors discourage you, you will probably need to review your rally pace during the game. What really influenced the cadence during a point? The type of ball you want to do. So is it really hard or direct ball? Your speed execution during the stroke. The amount of spin you are putting on the ball. So more spin you put on the ball will be slower. And the moment of impact, you're going to hit that ball during the ball trajectory. Now take a look at a few examples of points and notice the difference of cadence. You will find how the player hit the ball late or they're waiting for the ball. And they are often far behind the baseline. The players will hit 14 shots without counting the serve and the return. And that gives an idea of 64 meters the ball will travel in 21 seconds. So the average rally here is 60 kilometers per hour. In this one, Federer and Nadal tried to take the ball really early. On his return, Federer took Nadal by surprise by stretching him on his backhand. No matter what Nadal does, Federer tries to stay close at the baseline to play in the opponent. It will be to create a short ball and attack right away. They will hit 9 balls in 11 seconds. So the tempo of this one will be something like 68 kilometers per hour. Look at this. So this one is a faster game. This one, Federer and Nadal will play really low and take the ball really early. They will hit only 6 balls, but because they hit the ball so quick, the tempo is faster. It will be 79.2 kilometers per hour. So now if we make a little summary of that, okay, do you know your type of points length? The length of the point has an impact in the progress of the match and on your game in general. Are you still the one who's doing more 1 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 12 shots? You need to know that. What is a quality ball? A quarter ball, like I said, is be sure that nobody can enter in the court. But again, it's not because your opponent is waiting for the ball that means your quality ball is good. Okay? The 6 rally development stages. There's a moment to make contact. So depending when you make contact with the ball, you reduce the time of the opponent to come back in the recovery situation. And it's important to respect a certain success rate. That means rally, if you want to hit the ball harder, so now you may be not on the rally speed rate, it's going to be maybe a bit too high. Hopefully you can apply these tips on how to rally. You can send your question to my email address at any time. Thank you and see you soon for the next capsule.